So we got the teaser trailer for Street Fighter 6, and it's something we should really be excited about, and we should be talking about how the graphics look great, what's the story going to be like, where they're going to take it, in what direction, is it going to be like Mortal Kombat 11, who's the villain going to be, all these big important questions. And the main focus this week I'm finding is that the logo sucks, which we'll get to. Ryu's chest has caused a commotion, and people are talking about his package. Yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, let's talk about the logo, because I mentioned this when I was actually doing the reaction to the teaser trailer, and it's very ho-hum. That's how I describe it. I mean, it's very just kind of like meh. And when you look at it, it's you look at it and go, what were they thinking? Like, this is Street Fighter 6. I mean, even the logo that I used in the reveal date leak is better than this. I mean, come on. And the thing I find most interesting is the amount of time people have taken to make memes about this and jokes. I mean, come on, Capcom, y'all could have put in a little more effort. I mean, your fans are putting more effort into the logo than you are. I mean, I've seen people online, remake the Mortal Kombat logo to look like this. They've gone to the effort of even revamping the Street Fighter logo on their own. One that I saw Gamer Maximilian, retweet, I thought was pretty cool. Like I said, even the logo that I used from my previous videos are even better than this one. And I think a lot of us feel like this logo is not the logo that we should have gotten with this, even for a teaser. Maybe it's a placeholder, I'm not sure. But to top it all off, there was news that this logo may be stolen. They may have copied somebody, which I find, if it is true, incredibly... I mean, whoever's in charge of their marketing PR, fired. They'd be done. So an article came out on Event Hubs that basically said that this logo belongs to a Taiwanese electronics company called Sunfar, and they've obviously had the logo for a while, and it looks identical to the Street Fighter 6 logo. A lot of people thinking maybe it's just like a stock Adobe logo that someone can buy online. Someone even commented it probably costs $80 or so. Nonetheless, why would you do this? If this is true, Capcom, why would you do this? Look at all of your past logos. This does not add up. Now, I'm trying to play devil's advocate and think, okay, maybe it's just a placeholder. This isn't the real logo. Maybe we'll get a real reveal. As it says, more news to come in the summer. Maybe we'll get a new, something then. But then I'm thinking, maybe not. Or maybe they're just trying to throw us off for something else. Or maybe they're trying to take it a new direction. I mean, I can kind of see like the Street Fighter with it being in that kind of like hexagonal, hexagon. It's just maybe like a ring or something. I'm trying to think, but nothing can come to mind that says we deserve that. I think we as fans of Street Fighter who are excited about the game, and if you want us to be excited, we should be excited, right? But this is not giving me good vibes. And I mentioned in my reaction to the teaser trailer that, if the game, we've seen the teaser, it's already getting what I would call mostly not bad press, but people are focusing on things that I don't know that Capcom really wants people to focus on, right? So in my mind, we're already off on the wrong foot. So in saying that, let's talk about Ryu's chest. Because the internet has been abuzz about Ryu and his enlarged chest compared to past Street Fighter games. I mean, we've had people pretty much compare him to the Hulk. You'll say, oh, well, Capcom's got Ryu's hulking out for Street Fighter 6. I mean, we've even got him being compared to the WWE's Brock Lesnar. And of course, many are saying, oh yeah, his chest is as big as Brock Lesnar's, and maybe he's been using some roids, allegedly. And I think the one I find the most funny is they're talking about how there's been some Adam Driver memes. Even when I posted the teaser trailer reaction on my Twitter, he commented with Adam Driver, and I'll have to admit their chests look pretty similar to each other. And I even commented saying, well, heck, I see it. And if Adam Driver ever wants to be Ryu in a live action Street Fighter reboot movie, I'd hire him. I would see it. People have gone to the trouble of even shrinking down Ryu's chest because they are that bothered by it, and they think this is how the chest should have been. And when looking at the photo, I can kind of agree. I mean, I think it's fine, big. I mean, I get it's like I see it more as like an over, not dramatization, but over exaggeration of what Ryu. I mean, his strength and power, I guess. But I mean, when you shrink it down, he looks more, not common, but like what we're kind of used to as far as Street Fighter goes. So I can see it. I get it. I just find it interesting that we have been focusing so much this week as far as the news of Street Fighter. Ryu's chest has been it. I mean, maybe the boy lifts. I don't know. Maybe he went on like this extra training. I mean, would we really be talking about Ryu's chest if this was Goku from Dragon Ball Z? I mean, his chest starts out small and then he goes Super Saiyan. His chest gets big. It could be bigger, bigger, bigger if he wants it to be. I mean, maybe he's Brawly. I don't know. Maybe he's got something that we don't know about that goes on, that he's like turns it up and cranks it up. And heck, I mean, in the trailer you saw Luke, he just kind of flexes his arm and his arm is bulged out. I mean, maybe that's what's going on with Ryu. Maybe he just like locks it in and he just bulges out. I don't know. Maybe he is kind of hulking out, but I don't know if it's that crazy, but that's what we're talking about. And to finish things off, because why not? Kotaku. I don't know. I almost didn't want to talk about this, but I just cannot believe this is what we're talking about with Street Fighter. Oh my gosh. So on top of Ryu's big chest, Ryu's got a big package evidently, and the trailer evidently showed it off. I didn't catch it, nor am I trying to look for it, but I was just thinking, this is the news that people are talking about. This is what people are looking at when they look at the trailer. Yeah. So on top of Ryu's big chest, evidently people in the trailer were looking really, really close and noticed that Ryu was packing. And this article has gone to the trouble of still showing the photo where you can clearly see some things going on, it's there, it's present, it's ready for fight, evidently. And I love the comments below. I mean, oh my gosh. Probably one of the better ones. I mean, the very first one that comes up is, as a certified professor of dicology, I think I can safely say, that's a schlong. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I just think to myself, was that intentional? I mean, it's just like one of those crazy things where like you find Easter eggs like in a Disney movie with, like this conspiracy Easter eggs, or is this like stuff on the Wizard of Oz? Like, was this intentional? I mean, or is this like the Game of Thrones Starbucks cup? I mean, is this stuff like that? Like, is this like, was it meant to look like that? Is that really what it is? Should somebody ask Capcom for like a response or like clarification? Is this what you wanted to put in? I don't know. And I just find it really interesting that this is what people are focusing on. I don't understand, like, this new Street Fighter game has come out. We should be focusing on the graphics, the story, who's going to be in it, who is the villain. Is this going to be a departure from Street Fighter games of past? What kind of modes are we going to get? I mean, there's so many things that we could be focusing on, but we're focusing on the logo, Ryu's chest, and Ryu's package. So let me know in the comments what you think about these topics. Is this news that you've been keeping up with? And if it is, what are your thoughts? And that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. If you want more videos like this one, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time on the Mashup.